Attention viewer, you are watching the world's biggest Monster Truck Diecast YouTube channel. This is Monster Jam OCT.
Hello Monster Jam fans, and welcome back to another Monster Jam OC review video. Today we are finally taking a look at the brand new Monster Jam Garage. I know people, and everyone I should say, all subscribers and fans have been waiting for this review. I haven't got a sample until today, so I apologize for the late review, but nonetheless we are going to review it today. It has some really awesome features. It's a huge playset, and of course it has this 40th anniversary gold gravedigger that everyone's been waiting to see. So today we're going to take it out of the box, we're going to review it, check it out, and also take a look at the gravedigger up close. In just a moment, let me get it set up and I'll be right back. And before I actually start the opening process, I want to take a look at the back of the package here. I really enjoy how they used the other trucks, from exclusives to double packs, in the back picture of the playset, so they weren't shy on what they were showing off. They're actually showing off many different series and different things in here. That's really awesome. So you can see we have the World Records trucks, some of the older mixes here. We have a Halloween exclusive Son of a Digger, the Biker Zombie, the exclusive playset trucks, and chase pieces. So they really went all out with the trucks they showed on the back of the packaging. We even have some dirty to clean models here and there. So here's what the inside of the box looks like, the playset deconstructed. There are a ton of things to put together, so I'm just kind of rummaging through. We have a little set here with some images. We have an instruction manual, stickers, and more pieces. So I'll be right back as I continue to figure out how to build this thing. This has got to be the biggest instruction manual I've ever seen them supply in a playset. This is definitely crazy. There are a ton of things, like I mentioned just a moment ago, to put together. You will need 2 AAA batteries. They are not included. I actually have to find some in my house somewhere to put into this launcher. It does make sounds and it lights up. I'll have to fix that in a moment, but check out this instruction manual as to how to put it together. This is going to be quite a project, and I'm going to keep working on it. We'll get there in just a moment. All right, so here we are with the playset fully built. It did take a little while, like I mentioned earlier. If you guys want full instructions on how to build this on video, I would recommend checking out Kids to Kids for their awesome how to build this playset review. I don't really ever do playset reviews, like I've said, so I don't really do the building part, just to cut some time out of the video and make it much shorter for you guys to just see the actual action of this playset. But I gotta say, it was really tough to build without the instructions, so please check them out so you guys don't have the same frustrations. But once it's built, it is huge. It is exactly what they advertise, which is over 4 feet long. As you can see, it is a huge playset, and very awesome, because I've actually tested out a few things and now I know exactly how it works, and I'm going to show you guys right now. So I have about 15 trucks here. As you can see, here they are laid out, just random picks that I grabbed off the shelf, some of my favorites, some of the new stuff, and I'm going to show you guys right now how it all works. So the first thing we want to do is actually load these on to these different levels of the playset. Now there is an elevator, and I will show you how that works, but for now, to save some time, because loading one by one will take a lot of time, I'm going to load each rack with 4 trucks. There are 5 parking spots per rack, so here we go. As we do that, we have the first few racks set up here with the first few trucks. So that's rack 1, and then rack 2 over here. We'll put these on there. Again, in no particular order or favoritism, all these trucks are some of my favorites, so that's why I'm using each individual truck here today. And now we have 3 left over, so I will be using the elevator for that part. So here's what it looks like with these 12 trucks on the rack, and they all store really nicely in a really cool display. So as a display piece, part 1 of this playset review, it is awesome. Perfectly placed in terms of how you can see the trucks presented. I don't think anything really gets in the way. If you step back here, you can see all of them individually, and I love that part about it, just for display purpose and also having somewhere to put your trucks. Some people don't have collection shelves. They have to rely on things like this to actually store them. So this will give you 15 different options to store your Monster Jam trucks, and a few other places that you can put them. Second part is now the elevator. So I did not actually find any batteries in my house. If you guys want to see the sounds of this little wheel here, which are just monster truck sounds and garage sounds, check out Kids to Kids. Again, they do have that in their video. Unfortunately, mine will not be lighting up or any of that, just because I don't have any batteries on hand. So let's bring down the elevator. This is now in forward motion, so if I were to move the elevator, it would go up. There is a reverse option. If you press the button down this way, facing towards the camera, and you crank this down, it will come all the way down here and stop. So here is what it looks like at the bottom. We're gonna load up this Gravedigger 25th anniversary chrome truck onto the elevator, and we're gonna send it up to level number 1. So the way we do this is that when you want the truck to stop at a certain level, you're gonna press this little tab out here. So you can see this little triangular tab is now out. It's going to trigger the elevator to drop the truck once it reaches that level. So now let's set it into forward motion. So it goes up now instead of down. And here we go, we're gonna send it up, and it's gonna do its whole thing on its own. So if I send it up, it's gonna hit this little tab here, and you'll see the magic of the playset itself, where it dumps it on to the rack. So now we have Gravedigger 25th anniversary loaded onto level number 1. Let's bring it back down here, down to level 1 again, or the basement level, and let's put Avenger on for level 2. So let's load it up. Let's take this tab away because we don't want it to go there. We're gonna put level 2's tab out, set into forward motion, and send Avenger up. And there you go. Level 2 is now filled with Avenger. And one more time, we're going to send this back down to the bottom ground floor. And we're going to send Bulldozer up to level 3. So level 3, we're going to send it to forward motion, set the tab out, put the tab for level 2 back, and send it up. And as it hits that tab, Bulldozer is now ready on level 3. So here's what the playset looks like, fully loaded up here with all the trucks. Let me give a big zoom out for this part. Looks really awesome. So the playset in total has all the trucks now on each rack. And I'm gonna show you guys which each rack actually does individually. So at level 3, since we're up here already, I'm gonna show you guys right now what level 3 does, which is just a simple downward slide, but it's really cool that the trucks actually clear this small gap between the other bridge on playset level 2. So let's go ahead and release the tab. So all you have to do is pinch this and hold it, and then the truck goes down. I forgot, you don't have to actually hold it. You just have to release it. So the playset does that. Let me do it again with Zombie Skeleton. And you can see there I do have a playset blocking the full motion here, but I'll do it one more time with Max D. As you can see, it goes down and it jumps off the ramp. Very big air off this ramp too. If I didn't have this playset blocking this barrier here, it would go pretty far. So as you can see, OCD Meltdown, I guess we'll do one more since it is my truck. So there it goes, OCD Meltdown does the jump and lands. And then Bulldozer, we're gonna leave that there. So playset level 2 is actually really cool because it's actually a ramp that goes all the way down and off. It does have a little bit of clearance from the ground right here. Let's go ahead and start releasing some trucks. So here comes the burned zombie. It's gonna come down playset level 2, and here it comes. And it's not as crazy of a jump because this one's more of a subtle downward ramp, but we're gonna send one more truck down, backwards Bob, and here it comes, and there it goes. So that's playset 2. You know, level 2 is pretty cool. It's just a subtle one. This is the more extreme stunt ramp here. And I'm gonna move some of these trucks out of the way to show you guys the final level, which is level 3, a simple crush car ramp, but it's still pretty cool. So here comes Biker Zombie. And next up is the female zombie. And you can see it's just a simple little drive down the ramp and end up at the end of the ramp. So, you know, not too extreme as the level number 1 or 3 was, I should say. As you can see with this motion, it's much crazier, and that's actually a really cool landing spot there. But those are the individual playset levels and how they work. All they have is a little hook here. The hook releases, pushes the truck and releases the truck in the front, and it goes down. There's also now a couple areas to park your trucks in the garage setting, just to put them there. And there is a fuel and workbench area here. I don't really know what this is for besides spinning the truck around. I guess it's just an extra feature for the little ones. But you can see there, it does have its own fuel area, and you can pull the truck on and then off the loading pad there. There's also a parking spot here, which I think is really cool because you get the Megalodon in the background. And then that's about it for the bottom part of the playset. It's just more storage, I would say, for the trucks and kind of having parking spots for the trucks after their freestyle or racing or whatever you guys have in mind for your at-home events. And then look at the top of the playset here. You can see we do have a cool banner. We have a lot of different little construction beams and things going on here just for design purpose. And then the top actually has one more feature related to the elevator. So there is no way to get to the top floor from the elevator itself. It's actually, you have to place the truck at the top on your own. But if you send the elevator all the way up to the top, it will hit this ramp and you will launch down the biggest ramp on the playset, which is a free fall jump ramp. And I think the trucks do a stop you off it if I'm correct. I can't remember. Let me see right now as we send OCD Meltdown down this ramp. Actually, it did I think that was a forward momentum backflip. I gotta test that again. It was too fast for my eyes. I'm gonna do that one more time, send it back down, put the OCD Meltdown back up there. Let's try that again. Yeah, that was awesome. So this one's really cool for a cool stunt, just like level 3's ramp has that same stunt style. So there's a lot of different things to do with this playset. I gotta say, it's probably my second favorite playset of them all. The car wash playset I think was still even better than this, but this playset, as far as storage goes, design, engineering, and playability for obviously the younger audiences, wonderful. I will be giving this to my little cousin because obviously I don't play with playsets and I don't need this giant playset in my personal room here, but I will be giving this to him. I know he's gonna love it because this is the exact age range for this playset. And I gotta say, I highly recommend the Monster Jam Garage. Spin Master really did a great job engineering and doing all the different things that people have been asking for, like racing and storage. Those are the main two things that people have been asking for. So now we're gonna transfer over to the studio to review this awesome gold 40th anniversary Gravedigger and sign out of this video. All right, guys, so here is the last part of this playset review. The exclusive truck that comes with this playset is the 40th anniversary gold Gravedigger. This truck's pretty cool. I gotta say, now that I look at it and compare it to things that we've recently received, such as the 2 chrome Gravediggers that are coming out, or one has come out, one is coming out, you know, it's hard to say that this gold looks perfect. It's not. It's more of the yellow, as we used to call fool's gold color. It would have been nice to see them do a plastic gold wrapped chrome body, but that would have required a metal base, and I'm not sure if that is actually economically or budget friendly for the fact of it being a playset exclusive. So probably not. However, you know what, as a playset exclusive, it is definitely different. I will give them that. This is one of the more unique playset variations. You don't really see them do specialized bodies for playset exclusive. You see rims or tires or some kind of variation on the original release, but in this case, it is a very special edition of this truck. I doubt we'll be seeing this again anytime in the future. I really think this is the only time we're gonna see this gold body. However, I gotta say a couple more things about it. The roll cage color being red reminds me of the Superstore exclusive edition of 40th anniversary Gravedigger, and I don't agree with the choice. I just think the red never really fit the theme of the truck, even when it was the exclusive edition of that truck. You know, I just think the green would have looked much better on this. The gold rims and the gold chassis, they work. I think the gold theme works throughout with the pieces that they chose, but the red roll cage really is just, it kind of breaks up the theme a little too much. I'm not sure if a purple roll cage would have worked better, but I think the solid green standard Gravedigger roll cage would have worked perfectly on this. But here's what we ended up with. You can see the 40th anniversary decal there. The fog rings look really cool because you never really see this perspective of a different background on Gravedigger, especially the 40th anniversary one, since we only received one edition on the tour, which was a black background. So you don't really see all this detail or what is missing from the details in the background there. On this truck. Here's the roof panel. You can see 40th anniversary, the tombstone, the anniversary logo there, Gravedigger, stacked logo, and the flames. Really nice truck overall. Just the roll cage as a minor thing that I just personally don't like, but maybe other people do. You know what? Everyone has their own opinions on design, and comparing it to the one we'll be receiving in Mix 27 later this year and early into 2023, here it is on the standard chassis that we're seeing in singles packs. And there's the comparison between the black and the gold. I didn't want to compare it to the Superstore one just because I think the Superstore one is its own entity and these two are more comparable in the end here. So there they are together, the two 40th anniversary Gravediggers from the mainline non-Superstore exclusive series, and pretty cool stuff. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. This is Reiner Monster OCD signing out.